Welcome to my second video. Today I'm gonna talk about who I am and what I'm doing, because I got so many questions after my previous video, the first one that I posted here on YouTube, and I just thought it makes more sense to maybe tell a little bit more about myself and what I'm doing and who I am, because not everybody's following me on Instagram, obviously, but yeah, so this is what this video is about. So the first question was here. What are you doing in New York? What made you come there? And what are you doing for a living? Okay, so I work for Loving New York, which is a travel website about New York City. We have websites in different languages, and I'm working for the German one and the US one. So basically when you come to New York, there's no way to not find Loving New York on the internet, and we basically we tell you everything from like events, sightseeing, all our insider tips and everything. So yeah, and I work in digital marketing and social media here in Brooklyn. And also, yeah, so that also explains, so I have a full-time job, which is why this video took a little longer than I wanted it to be. I said I will post every week, and I promise I will, but I don't know, this is still so very new to me, and I don't know, I have this, I always want everything to be perfect, but I know that if I want to post, yeah, regularly, I have to like, yeah, chill a little bit more about everything. But I will, I promise, every week now. So next question. When did you start running? Okay, so this is a very common question. I get that asked like all the time, and also why I started running. I started running like 5 years ago almost, and the only reason why I did it was to lose weight. I wouldn't consider myself chubby or something. I was just not in shape, I think. I was just a regular girl, which is totally fine. I mean, beauty has no size, I think. But yeah, so I decided to lose weight. I started going to the gym very regularly, and yeah, then that's how I started basically. And then I moved to New York, which is also because of my job. And once I got here, I don't know, like I got so inspired by this running community here in New York City, and then I think 3 months later I signed up for the first race, which was the NYC half, and I finished in 1 hour 57 minutes, which was pretty nice for my first half marathon. So yeah, this is how everything started. Do you offer personal training, and do you do any kind of group runs in New York? Yes, I do. I do both. So the group runs first. So I also work for Runtastic, which is a running app, a track how you basically can track your runs there. They also have different kind of apps for weightlifting and nutrition. They have a steps app, sleeping apps. They have everything literally. And I also work with them. I'm their ambassador for the United States. And for them I offer every month, most likely in Central Park, a group run where everybody can come. It's free, it's an open event, and we have always like, let's say 20 to 30 people showing up. And last time we ran from Central Park to Brooklyn, which was pretty nice but super warm. I mean, with the weather here right now, yeah, it's challenging, but we are, all levels are welcome basically. There's no competition or any certain paces you have to run. Last time we had people coming from France, which was nice. So yeah, if you're ever in New York and you want to run with me, this is your chance to do it. If you are local and you live in New York and you want personal training or personal coaching in running, you can send me an email and I can send you over my rates. So yeah, that's what I do too. I also do online coaching, so race prep, marathon, half marathon. I have a coaching license for long distance training or long distance running. How often do you run? Yeah, so also a question that everybody asks me once they first meet me, because I don't know, but people think once you're a runner, and you do it on a certain level, you run every day, which is not true. Like, I'm not a pro athlete. I have a full-time job. I have this whole thing, and I also have a private life, so I cannot run every day. But I'm running 4 times per week. Marathon training is right around the corner, so there's a plane flying right now. Just if the sound is a little off, sorry. But yeah, so marathon training is right around the corner, so mileage will go up. I just trained for 10K, which was Saturday. The next one will be this Saturday. So it totally depends, but I stick to 4 days, and the mileage always varies a little bit, depending on what I'm training for, obviously. How old are you? Oh, damn, yeah. I'm 32 years old. The youngest someone ever thought I was 24, which was very nice. I hope you see this video, because I know you will, so thanks. What's your favorite food? Mexican food? Your favorite drink? Red or white wine? Why would you ask me that? White. How often do you travel to Germany? And do you offer runs in Germany? So in the beginning, once I moved here, I went back to Germany more often. I think just because I was still getting used to being so far away from family and friends and everything, but with work and life over here, it started getting a little less. So I would say at least once a year. This year, I think once only, maybe Christmas, not maybe, Christmas, sorry Mom. And so yeah, when I'm there, like, I'm from Bielefeld, which is nobody will know except maybe the German followers I have. There's this joke about the city that the city doesn't even exist. That's how small it is. For the locals here, it has basically the size of Astoria and Queens or Jersey City. That's how the size of Germany, of Bielefeld is. So yeah, once I'm there, I most likely I will be in Bielefeld. So yeah, of course. I mean, if you're from Bielefeld and you ever want to run with me, we can definitely do that. But it's not that I'm traveling for running within Germany. That's what I do here, but not in Germany. Yeah. What are the next races that are coming up? Okay, so next one is this Saturday. It's a Queen's 10K. Then I'm running a 4-miler in Central Park the following week. And then I will have a break, I think, until September. I'm not running Berlin, unfortunately. I didn't get in. But I will run Chicago. I said that in my last video. And also the New York City Marathon. So yeah, that's my plan for this year. And of course I will run certain smaller races, but not as popular or big. Yeah. What do you like the most about living in New York City? I think, honestly, I've never thought about moving somewhere so far away from my family before I actually did it. And also New York City was never a place where I wanted to go. I don't know. I think it's definitely the people here. I really like the diversity of the city itself. I love the food. I love the running community. What else? I just love New York. I don't know. You either love it or hate it. That's what everybody says. So if I have friends coming over, or even family, so I know that my brother, he loves it here. He will definitely live here, I think. My sister, not so sure. Yeah, it's like a love-hate relationship. Sometimes in the summer it gets so hot and warm and so humid, and I'm very not good in running in humidity, so it's bad. But I think here you can just be whoever you want to be. Nobody will ever judge you. Yeah, that's what I like about New York City. The only thing that I don't like about New York City is the price for everything you hear. Like sometimes I buy a cold brew coffee and I have to pay like $5. I'm like, what the hell? Why? Doesn't make any sense. Or a strawberry, $6. Or I don't know. It's so different compared to Germany, because Germany, when I was living in Germany, I thought everything is expensive. Then I came here and I was just like, whoa, what the hell? But I mean, you get used to it and you figure things out, so it's not that bad. Last question. What kind of supplements do you take? Okay. So, one thing I wanted to tell you guys as well. So, like, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you might not know, but now you know. I'll do both. So I'm running and I do bodybuilding. Not on like a certain level where I could be, because I'm doing both, but I'll do both. So I last week I met a guy who very nice person, a little older, so he wasn't flirting or anything with me. He was just he saw me by the piers around Tribeca, and he saw my bike. So I have a road bike too, and I also road bike in the summer. Yeah, I love that. And he looked at me and was like, "Are you a triathlete?" I'm like, "No, like I would never jump to the Hudson water and swim, or in any kind of lake or sea or ocean. I don't like that." And so if I could swim in a pool and do the New York City Triathlon, I would definitely do it, but not like that. So anyways, he said that, "Oh wow, so you don't look like a..." No, I was like, "I'm running marathons." And he looked at me like this. And I was like, "Thank you." Because that's my goal. Like, I don't want to look helicopter. But yeah, so that's my goal. Like, for me personally, I decided that even though, well, I wouldn't even say that I run slower now, that's not even the case, but I would be much faster if I had this certain amount of weight that I have now. But I decided for myself that I want to look like, I want to have muscles, and I decided for myself after like 2 years of running that I don't want to be as skinny as I was. Because like I said, I wanted to lose weight, I lost weight, and then I felt like, no, I don't like that. I was really skinny. So that's when I started doing, when I started lifting weights. I changed my diet completely. I hired a nutritionist who I'm still working with. He's from Miami. And I also changed my supplements. I think I could do like a whole video just talking about my supplements. I'm probably gonna do that too. And for today, I will just put the link of a very, very, very good article that I wrote on my website about all the supplements that I'm taking and why. Because some of them are very necessary, especially if you are doing the same thing. So let's say you want to run, but you also want to gain muscles or maintain your muscles. There are certain supplements that are absolutely necessary to take. And so yeah, I wrote everything about that. It's on my website, but I also put the link below in the description. It's just my goal for myself to not look like a marathoner. Like, no judgment, again, like everybody, every size is beautiful, and I know to run a marathon at a certain pace, you kind of have to let go of muscles and weight and everything, which is why I think I probably could go faster or be faster, but I just, like, my legs are heavy, so yeah, but I'm very proud of that. And also that I was able to, last year I was training for the marathon, for my first marathon, and I haven't lost any muscles. I know that because I measure myself, and I take pictures every Saturday, and I compare them. I work with my coach, and so I didn't lose anything. And also because of the supplements, also because of the diet, and also the way I train. But yeah, the way I train, I will make a video out of that as well. So there will be a supplement video and also a video about how I combine both bodybuilding and running, because I think it's just so much to tell and to explain, but it will come. All right, so that was the last question. thank you everyone for watching. I hope you could hear me even though the trains and helicopters and ferries and cars are insane right now. I didn't think that it was that bad. I mean, it's so early. Or whatever. Welcome to New York. Yeah, so I hope I see you very soon. I'm gonna post this video hopefully tomorrow or Friday, and then yeah, see you then.